Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. This famous quote was said by the legendary baseball star Babe Ruth. To be completely honest, I'm not a baseball fanatic, and I heard this quote from Hilary Duff in a movie, A Cinderella Story. Regardless, this quote has stuck with me ever since. If there is one thing I have learned in my lifetime thus far, it is not to be afraid of life. Long story short, I used to be one of the shyest people on the face of the planet, and I've learned from past experiences that missing out on life is not fun. Throughout my life, I have come to live by 3 rules: be outgoing, be spontaneous, and be willing. For a good portion of my life, I was always the quiet girl. I kept to myself, and I had a hard time being the first to talk to someone or introduce myself. After a while, though, I realized that it's okay to be outgoing and make the first gesture to speak to a person. I realized that most people wouldn't think I was weird for talking to them, even if we weren't friends. Once I realized this, I had a lot easier time making more friends, and I actually started to enjoy speaking to people, in and outside of school. In my life today, I try to always be outgoing, and no, I may not be the most outgoing person there is, but I'm definitely not the shyest person in the room anymore. I believe that the worst thing a person can do is ignore you, and if they do, it's their loss. Over the years, I have come to realize that not everything has to always be planned out step by step, and it's okay to be spontaneous. Spontaneity is something that makes life more exciting and fun. I think that when anything in life gets fully planned out, it loses any aspect of surprise or anticipation. Sometimes experiencing obstacles or a little commotion can make you a stronger and smarter person in life. Life is full of spontaneity, because rarely anything goes according to plan. But that is what gives life its thrill. I aspire to be a more spontaneous person in my everyday life, whether that be in taking a day trip to a new city or just asking a friend to go to lunch. Along with being spontaneous, I have realized in my life that it's okay to be willing and say yes. Over the years, I have missed out on numerous opportunities because I was too scared to say yes and too fearful to try something new. For the first half of my high school experience, I was never fully comfortable with trying new things with people. Then one day, I realized just how much of life I was missing out on by always saying no to invitations for new experiences. Once I started to say yes to hanging out with new people, that's when I felt like I was starting to fully live. I've met so many amazing people, formed awesome friendships, and took part in magnificent experiences from just saying yes. I think that having the mindset of just saying yes to anything can make you a much happier person. Except when it comes to drugs. Always say no, kids. Living life to the fullest is something that I hope to accomplish before my time comes to an end on this earth. I think that a life spent in the comfort of your own bedroom is not a life worth wonders. A life with the right mindset of not being afraid to be outgoing, spontaneous, and willing can lead to great happiness, which is worth millions. During my lifetime, I will continue to practice all of these things because they will ultimately lead me to a life of joy. I have found my 3 rules to live by, and now I challenge you to find your 3 rules that will show you how to live life to the fullest.